Hello, fellas.
You're pretty swell.
Oui, Patty.
Thank you, Kim Kardashian. Thank you, Kim, for that lovely intro to the 2024 Paris Olympics. Man, I never noticed how tiny her teeth are. Like they're nice and straight, but damn, those are tiny. Those look like dolphin teeth. Little tiny dolphin teeth. If you're watching this and that means you are part of an exclusive club, that's right, you're part of the ABXY Pro Members Club. The Olympics is one of the biggest things that ever happens on planet Earth. It's one of those things that gets everybody excited, at least if in the world of sports. It brings the best of the best together to compete in different kinds of sports and events, whether that's running or jumping or, you know, I'm surprised at some of the stuff that's actually in here. But yeah, the Olympics is kind of a big deal. You may not be into sports. I'm not like a diehard of the Olympics. Okay, I do find it interesting. I think there are some awesome stories that come out of it. Yes, the USA patriotism is real. I do feel very patriotic when the Olympics comes around. When I see, you know, the red, white, and blue and the stars and stripes, you know, it excites me. It gets me going. It gets the people going. This year's Olympics has also had a lot of weird stuff happening. Just a bunch of random, crazy, stupid stuff that you probably would have never known about. And it's just a few things that I want to talk about, boys, because this is just there's just so much going on. There's just so much going on with this year's Olympics that it boggles my mind. So yeah, shout out to Kim Kardashian and her duck teeth for that intro. One of the most inspiring moments of the 2024 Olympics was the moment that LeBron James introduced the American Olympic team. Over 250 athletes on this boat crossing the River Seine in the front of the hundreds of thousands and millions of people watching worldwide. An epic moment of Le Captain America hoisting that American flag and carrying it across the River Seine in front of millions. What an awesome moment. And everybody's just talking about this moment having amazing aura. They're calling him Le Captain America. Some people are saying he evolved from King James to the Old Testament. Like, that is how much aura this man has. Everybody's talking about this moment. They're saying that he looks like George Washington crossing the Delaware. This edit goes hard. This is a hard edit. Start your engine. Love it. I love it. I love the edit. And a little fun fact, LeBron James is the first basketball Olympian to introduce the team during the opening ceremony. He is the flag bearer. Okay, he is the male flag bearer. There was also somebody else, but I don't know their name. And when I say that everybody around the world watches the Olympics and wants to be a part of the Olympics, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Like, literally, North Korea has a team. I don't know how they got in. I don't know what business North Korea has in the Olympics, but they're in. There they are right there. 16 athletes. The Americans were bringing like 250 something, but North Korea is bringing 16. They allowed 16 citizens to leave North Korea to participate in the Olympics. I wouldn't be surprised if these people start fleeing for their for their safety. Once they see TV and the internet, they're gonna be like, yo, I have a feeling that once these athletes get their first taste of a croissant and some good food, they are never going back. Sorry, Kim Jong-un, you just made a big mistake letting 16 people go. And now I know I was only 16, because if he had sent more, they would have probably all disappeared. So the world gathers together and they send their best of the best. Their fastest people, their most coordinated people that can do amazing feats. They put their body on the line, okay? They're gonna get bruised and battered, and after a long day of training, after a long day of competing in their events and trying to win Olympic gold, they go back and they retire to their dormitory, what they call the Olympic Village. Is basically like a bunch of apartment complexes or whatever that they build for the Olympians so they can be with their team and their coaches and their staff, and they can all sleep together and they have their own sections. And you would think that they're gonna have these great accommodations. They're gonna have nice comfy beds and pillows to sleep on and rest on, but I was surprised to find out that this year they're introducing these crazy wacky beds, and I'll just let you guys kind of watch this briefly so you can see what kind of beds we're talking about here.
Absolutely unique about our Airweave mattress is that it's fully customizable for each athlete by having 3 unique blocks. So each of these blocks can be rotated specifically for the athlete. So when the athlete comes into the games, basically we have an entire section at the Olympic Village.
Okay.
They're going to go in and they're going to get scanned using our AI.
You may have noticed that is actual freaking cardboard. That is cardboard, my dudes. They're sleeping on cardboard beds and pieces of like cheap foam. Apparently these are state of the art. It is, you know, tailor suited to each athlete. But when you're sleeping on something that looks like that, you might as well be sleeping on the floor.
Side, and then it will use AI to determine exactly how they should customize this mattress.
I can guarantee you this guy is the inventor of these beds. He sells the beds and he tricked everybody into agreeing to sign up for these beds because he used the word AI. He probably said AI like once or twice and they were like, oh my God, wow, this is AI? It's the future.
Designed by incredible architects.
You're telling me that these beds, these cardboard beds were designed by incredible architects? Bro, I did that when I was 5. I took cardboard from the microwave, from the refrigerator, and I built things all the time. I did that. I must be an incredible architect too. Okay, so I guess the idea with these beds is since the Olympics only comes around every 4 years, you know, they don't want to make anything too expensive or anything that's going to be too impactful on the environment. So instead of spending thousands of dollars on like wooden beds or bunks or whatever, they just went with cardboard and some buzzword material that can be recycled or donated, whatever. The funniest part about it though is that from what I've read and seen in other videos, is that the Olympians actually hate these beds.
For those wondering about the cardboard beds in the village, I'm going to show you what they look like. This is cardboard. As you can see, it's like a box. Then you've got the mattress, and then these cardboard boxes here, like so, with the mattress on top and a mattress topper. And then we get our own little Paris 24. And as you can see, they're pretty sturdy.
My dude just said that they're sleeping on cardboard, more cardboard, and then a yoga mat. And then he assumes the position. Hey man, he a little,
Let's test out the Paris Olympic Village anti-step bed. Sitting down, yeah, it was hard, but it wasn't too bad. That is till I put some real weight on it. Lying down definitely wasn't comfortable, especially on the side. This mattress does not morph to your body. But now it was time to put it to the real test. And low-key, that cardboard frame was not holding up. But I had to keep going for the people. And yeah, guys, I did not feel safe. And that was my test. Will it really keep people from doing the deed? I have no idea.
I guess something that has plagued the Olympics throughout its history is that there's a lot of adult going-ons, a lot of adult interactions at the Olympic Village, and supposedly these beds were designed to, I guess you could say discourage. The beds were designed so uncomfortable to discourage people from doing the no-no in the Olympic Village. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't do the nasty, dirty. Look at all those happy Americans. Look at Team USA. USA, USA. USA. Over 250 American athletes crossing the River Seine. The River Seine is a big landmark in Paris. It is one of Paris's most iconic, landmarks besides the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and its old history and the catacombs and all that. And I know you can't tell by just watching this video, but this river will kill you. It can kill you. This river will give you E. coli because it's got dookie.
We are fully prepared to host the world during the Olympic Games next summer.
Yeah, that's just an example of what the river looks like.
Over €1 billion is still full of bacteria and sewage. The French are obviously very upset that their money has gone to waste, and nobody in Paris wants the Olympics to happen here because it's super disruptive to everyday life and has cost too much money. The president, Emmanuel Macron, and the Paris mayor, Anne Hidalgo.
No, that water is not ready. It doesn't look ready. It's gross. It looks nasty. And it's just the simple fact that this river carries sewage out. Like that, it's a known thing. That's what the River Seine does. It mixes with rainwater, whatever, and sewage, and it all just flows through. It has been illegal to swim in for the last 100 years, and they're trying to clean it up months before the Olympics take place. And they've spent billions of dollars on this project, and the Parisian people, Parisian, the Paris people that live in Paris have been asking for this river to be cleaned up so that they can enjoy it, so that they can swim in it, so that they can, you know, ride boats and you know, dive into this water and have fun in there. But it's been illegal because it's been disgusting and filthy. You know, well, you know, the Olympics come around and now they want to clean it up, you know, and waste everybody's time and money. But yeah, it doesn't look ready. And I don't know if they're going to get it ready by the time that the Olympic events begin, because I guess only a few Olympic events are actually going to take place in the River Seine. Imagine you have these Olympians from all around the world, you know what I mean? They're excited to partake in their event. You know, they train their whole life in it. And as soon as they dive in there, they're going to smell it. I know, first of all, it's going to smell. I know there's got to be a smell. There's always a smell when there's caca around. You know, when there's caca around, you can smell it. You can smell the caca. I know when I smell caca. I know it's a distinct smell. I could always smell it, and it makes my stomach turn and it makes me want to vomit. Just thinking about it sometimes grosses me out. But imagine swimming in it. Being in it is a whole nother thing, boys. Being inside of dookie water. And I don't know how much you got to clean this to actually get it clean. Because even if you were to clean it, if you took a dookie in the toilet and then you immediately cleaned the toilet, would you still feel confident enough to take a glass of water out of there? I don't think you would. But they're going to make these people swim in this water. All right, we're going to move on from all the poo-poo caca jokes, and we're going to focus on something kind of cool. One of the cooler parts about being in the Olympics is that you get these really cool outfits to wear. You get to wear like an opening ceremony outfit, a closing ceremony outfit, and then there's like gear that you can just like wear like when you're around the Olympic Village or whatever to kind of represent your team, right? You got to represent your country, your flag, you know, you got to represent, you know what I'm saying? You got to let everybody know where you're from. And a lot of work and time goes into designing these outfits. And Team USA, I got to say, they came in with some fire. Their outfits were designed by Ralph Lauren or Lauren, whatever. I guess Lauren sounds more fancy. Ralph Lauren, I guess, an American designer, designed the outfits for Team America. I guess they've been doing it for the past few Olympics or whatever. They're a little 50-50. Some people don't like the outfits, some people do. The opening ceremony outfits, they had the blue blazer with the red and white stripe, which I think is a nice touch. You know, the tie and everything, so it looks very formal up top, but they're wearing like a light washed colored jean. Like they're wearing jeans on the bottom, and it looks kind of like business casual or something. You know, some people don't like the jeans. They think it looks kind of off. It's kind of tacky. They would have looked better with like some trousers or something. But on the flip side, people are saying that, like, you know what? Jeans were invented in America. America is jeans. Jeans are Americans. You know what I mean? That is our apparel. And then they also have the closing ceremony outfit, which looks like some NASCAR fit, but I like it. I think those outfits are kind of fire. I love the jacket. I love the NASCAR look. I love the red, white, and blue. I mean, it goes hard. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Dude, if you see that, you think America. You think NASCAR. You think 1,000 horsepower going 300 miles per hour in a loop. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more American than jeans, NASCAR, and and being a little over the top, man. That's a good old Team USA for you right there. That jacket goes hard. If I could get one, I think I will. I'm pretty sure after the Olympics, a lot of this stuff is going to end up at like Marshall's or Ross. I might pick up something then. And I know the Olympics wasn't without its fair share of controversy. I know that there was some images and some, I don't know what else to call it. I'm at a loss for words. There was some dramatics, I guess you can call it. Some things that were kind of rubbing people the wrong way. I mean, it all kind of depends on how you view things. It is some weird stuff. It's very strange stuff. I guess somebody showed their balls or something like that, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into the controversy and, you know, all the, you know, religious stuff or whatever, or the things that people might have found offensive. It's just weird and crazy stuff. That's not the stuff that I want to focus on, at least for the purpose of this video. And yeah, I don't want to yap forever either. But if you are somebody that is just into the Olympics for the competition or, you know, for the whole spectacle of it all, let me know in the comments down below. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to the channel members. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for allowing me to create these kind of videos. It's fun to do something different besides the usual gaming stuff. I just find this so fun. This only comes around every 4 years. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay healthy. Peace.